just turned and walked away. Foolish pride always seems to get in the way, but I'm still not over you, and I don't know what to do. I know you got tired of all the back and forth, yeah. So why should we try to find a way back to where it was before? It wasn't just you, I accept I got some of the blame. I'm willing to give in, open up and try again. You give me that something, oh yeah, like nobody else does. That one real thing that I can't give up, that I can't give up. You got that something, oh yeah, like nobody else does. I should be through with you, but I've got to tell the truth. Foolish pride, yeah, always seems to get in the way. No more living a lie, no, not another single day. Gotta admit it, no, it just took too long to say, and I'm still caught up on you, and I need you to know the truth. You give me that something, like nobody else does. That one real thing that I can't give up. You got that something, like nobody else does. I should be through with you, but I've got to tell the truth. I can't feel the love, can't feel the love I need from you. So tell me why I'm sitting here waiting round on you. I can't get the love, can't get the love I need from you. It's time you started acting right, or I'll get someone new. Oh yeah. So baby, don't you know, yeah. I keep trying. You give me that something, like nobody else does. That one real thing that I can't give up. You got that something, yeah, like nobody else does. I should be through with you, but I've got to tell you. You give me that something, oh yeah, like nobody else does. That one real thing that I can't give up. That I can't give up. You got that something, oh yeah, like nobody else does. Nobody else does. I should be through with you, but I've got to tell you.
All right. Can now let's make sure everybody's mic is on.
Thank you.
Greg,
Thank
your
you.
mic isn't on. Let's turn your mic on. All right. Marcus, Terry, you guys there?
Yeah, what's up? What's
Everybody
up?
there?
What's up? What's
Yeah.
up?
What? Wow, what a great song, man! Oh man! So, can you guys tell us a little bit about this single? That Greg told me that it's like it's going up the charts right now. It's pretty hot over in
Can
the
I
UK.
just
Can
say,
y'all tell us?
in the UK,
Go ahead, Greg.
it's gone from number 12. It's gone from number 12 to number 2 in the UK
Yeah,
soul
I saw.
charts.
I just found that out yesterday because I was out of sorts with the record, and the remixes did really well. Also on stations outside of the indie scene, so I'm really kind of happy about that. Thanks to Heart Media over in London, and we're just going with the flow, man. I like that. That was the first soul record I recorded after quite a long time as a solo artist. So it's been a journey.
It's a great song.
What an amazing, yeah, what a great groove, hey man. So why don't you guys introduce
So do we have
yourselves,
Wardell?
please?
We have Wardell, right? Yeah.
Yes, that's me. So why don't you introduce yourselves? Terry Green, can you tell us a little bit about who you are and where you come from? Terry, you can't hear me, obviously. Okay, Marcus, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and where you come from?
Most definitely.
Um,
I'm a country boy from Somerville, South Carolina, by way of Charleston, South Carolina. Um, I love to write songs. I love to sing, and I love to hit the stage. So that's really a sum up of who I am. Just a country boy from South Carolina who loves to sing and write records.
I'm not
All right.
hearing
Did you write
Wardell for
this
some
song?
reason. I'm not sure why.
Can you hear me, Terry?
I hear you perfectly.
Okay, so Wardell just said for both of you to introduce yourselves and tell us who is Terri Green.
Okay, Terry Green is a former, not former. I'm still involved in the electronic music scene. I started in the house world, touring alongside people like Crystal Waters, Robin S., Barbara Tucker. I was a part of that scene for many, many years. 3 Billboard number ones in that genre. Countless number one records as a dance artist. Toured with David Guetta, Tiesto, all of these guys, and then there was a hunger for me to come back to my roots, which was soul music. So that's how I found my way to the UK. And the UK was the launching pad with Steve Ripley for my soul career. And the first record went from zero to number one, Night to Remember. And then
Yeah.
it's just been a constant flow of singles and very, very hard and strategic work that has been, a labor of love. So that's gotten me 11 number one records between the US and the UK. And I'm about to return to the UK next month at Soul Mama to play with the Weather Girls and Louise Mihan of Solutions. And so it's just been full circle, and I really truly can write multiple genres. I wrote for people like Smokey's Chris Norman. I've written for Medina out of Denmark, their number one artist, Boran G. Medina. And then I've turned around and written for German artists. And then working with people like Marcus, where we have just incredibly pieced together a brand new piece of work, which why I'm glad he's here today on a rework of Two Wrongs Don't Make It Right. So it's just been a long journey, but music nonstop.
So how did you two hook up in the beginning?
We have a mutual friend, Tangi, out of Emerge, who's done some publicity work for me. She's also been very long time friends with Marcus and said, you got to meet this guy. He also, on his own, listened to the record, however he found it, and had written a second verse to it, I think, before we ever met and
Right,
told her
right.
about it. I was like, what? And then I was like, but can the cat sing? Because a lot of people write, I've heard some versions that I'm like, ugh, I don't know what that is. So he sent over his vocal and a video cut, and he blew my mind. So Marcus is a real deal. He is not telling you what he's up to. I hope he does. Touring with After Seven, Keith Sweat. Like
Really?
he's literally
Wow.
been. I'm on the come up with Marcus. I'm on the come up. 803 Fresh. Like he knows everybody out there, especially in the Carolinas, Atlanta, R&B scene. So we've been nothing but bonuses to each other's doors of good music and getting more exposure.
So it sounds to me like Marcus is a lot like Lorenzo in his humility. They
Yeah.
seem to have
Oh,
the same humility.
it's too much. It's just too much. They're doing too much. But Marcus, he was supposed to play with me in Maryland like in 2 weeks, and they moved the show till November. I'm like, oh, they never moved the show,
Oh,
but they moved the show. We were ready too. So
Oh
I
yeah.
can't wait. We're trying to show up wherever we got to be to perform this song and make sure if I fly out for that one song, we're going to do it because I think it's going to catch on. I think
yes.
it's it's everything Marvin Mack, out in LA, he believed in this and strategized this kind of music for me. And I was not 100% sure people would believe it, but I know I can write it. And I know I believe in what we're writing. So when he did his verse, he came back and put lyrics on it. This cat is not only an exceptional vocalist, he came back and gave me brilliant text and lyrics and melody. So yeah,
Wow.
it was a no-brainer for me to call Lorenzo and say, yo, we got to change the copyright. This guy just flipped our song a little bit. So thanks to
Oh,
him. And also one of my friends who works actually with Taylor Swift, friend of mine, I've written hundreds of songs with this guy. He's out in Virginia, Leesburg, Todd Wright. he's from Tennessee, living in Maryland, Virginia, and he was the one that gave me a little bit more sauce for the record. And I just feel like these relationships are panning out to be great partnerships for forever, for the end of our careers. Whenever that may end, I always have contact to everyone I've worked with, pretty much. So it's a good journey.
Can I ask both of you a question about both your musicality from your childhood? Now, Terry, I know that I think I'm right in saying that didn't you come from military parents?
Military parents that moved so much you couldn't learn a thing. And that I every time I started a lesson, dance, singing, piano, we moved. So I decided to create my mind. I was a huge Prince fan from that For You album. You remember his first album? And I
Yes.
heard how he was harmonizing, like whatever track that was, the last song on one of the albums. I said, I want to do harmonies. And that was how I learned to do harmonies. It was taking two cassettes, putting it in, singing with one of them, trying to figure out vocally how to match it, go a little above it, below it, and what Prince was doing on this For You song. And that was how I began to do harmonies. And mostly self-taught, like vocals. I didn't take a singing lesson until I was in the middle of till I was 50.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Really?
Wow.
And I'm about to have another birthday that's like, ugh. So, hey. But with all this going on in the moment, I'm just happy to be alive.
We don't talk about birthdays here.
Oh, I love my birthday. I'll tell anybody I'm 59. I don't care about that
Oh,
because I feel like you've earned these years. You deserve to
yeah,
be here. And I've done clubs with 20-year-olds well into my 50s now. They find me. I don't even look for these cats. So it's about your energy level. Nothing's changed from 40 and 50. Let me just put it like that.
yeah.
Nah.
I'm still
So, so,
getting it. Yeah, everybody's still doing what they do. So
so,
when you can't do what you do, you need wheelchairs to get on. Teddy Pendergrass was in a wheelchair on his last album, so
yes, yeah,
still filling up stadiums. So I think if you have the energy to do it and the wherewithal, then do it and be courteous and kind on the way. That keeps the doors rotating for you. That's
Well,
my
Gwen Dickey
story.
from Rolls Royce is also performing on stage with Shalimar in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
That's right. That's
so,
right.
so, so, so you both chose quite a brutal industry. I think you'd probably agree. Marcus, you're laughing. So I was wondering, Terry, you describe yourself as quite shy. So so did your military parents, that background, did that teach you how to toughen up? Did it teach you discipline? And then Marcus, what about your childhood with music?
Oh
I'll just
man,
say
my
quickly so we can get to some of the juicy comments from Marcus.
Oh,
Made me
okay.
love. It made me love humanity. It made me see people not in colors unless they were doing something to make me feel that way. I saw people firstly for just human beings. That has been something that mesmerized me about all the things people deal with. I understand danger. I understand when people don't are treating me poorly, but the music for me had no color. So I was embracing every type, every genre. Every time we moved, German music, French, Italian, Dutch. But it made me very humble and always open to new things.
nice.
So that was the biggest lesson.
For me, I came from a single parent home
Okay.
with me, my brother, and my sister. We didn't have, we
Marcus,
didn't. Huh? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
We didn't have much of anything, so I just remember all the time on the weekends my mom would you know put up the windows halfway and turn the R&B music up from Sade to, I mean, so
Yeah.
on and so forth, and she would clean the house while the music playing, and just say, go outside, y'all go outside and play, and you could hear the music from outside, you know, and that's when I first fell in love with R&B, you know, uh, and then I got into the game beatboxing for rap artists.
Ah.
So I would beatbox while they would freestyle. And so, and when I did that, I got taken to my music teacher, who then turned me into Marcus Allen. Gave me my first start with, I think I was in 6th, 7th grade. Put me in a choir, and really helped me along my vocals. And that's where it all started for me, singing a solo in 7th grade, "I Believe I Can Fly" by R. Kelly. And
Wow.
that set it off right there. My first time singing solo was in a school for with a, in about 2 or 3 thousand people, in front of 2 or 3 thousand people. So that was my first time. So after that, I knew then, oh, this is what I want to do, and got into the game from there. Got my first deal when I was 16, 15.
Oh, really?
First album came out when I was in high school.
Wow.
First tour was with Angie Stone and Anthony
Oh,
Hamilton and
wow.
Brian
Wow.
McKnight, and then
Wow.
and then so on, and went from there. So it's been a it's
Wow.
been a it's been a crazy journey. Got about 2 or 3 records on the top 50 Billboard, and just went on from there and did shows with everybody from Brian McKnight to Bobby Valentino to Life Jennings to Angie Stone was my mentor. Um,
Really?
and so on and so forth. So it's just a blessing to be here and be on the show and doing what I've done with Terri. It's been awesome.
Yeah. I mean, Terry, you in your bio it says that you describe yourself as a pop chameleon. So again, a question for you both: Is the fact that the public can be so fickle, and you're in you're almost like in the fashion industry where things just change on a sixpence. Is that a great challenge for you, or do you sometimes think you wish that the public would just calm down and just accept whatever you do?
I wish it was that easy.
Yes, I bet.
The game is forever changing. The music is
Yes.
forever changing, evolving, and things have changed with the music as well. So I think at the end of the day, you have to learn to adapt, but never lose yourself in being who you are with what you bring to the table.
Yeah. And Terry, what do you think? Oh, we can't hear Terry.
Okay, sorry, I was
Oh,
checking my mic.
oh,
Yeah,
okay. So yeah, about can you hear me, Terry?
I do.
Yeah, yeah. So the fact that you've had to be you describe yourself as a pop chameleon. Does the constant trying to predict things get tiring, or are you happy to embrace the challenge?
It just became second nature to try to understand um what's going on and what's coming, what's happening. So I think that it's just second nature. It's just a part of your DNA after such an amount of, especially as a songwriter.
Terry, I wanted to ask you about. I've been dying to ask you this question anyway. I really want to ask you to elaborate about the project that started off as apparently as a chat between
Can
you
you
and
hear me?
Cornell. Yes, can you hear
Marcus, do
me?
you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Hello?
Hello,
Yeah.
can you hear me?
Okay. Oh, I got,
Okay.
okay, great, great, great.
Yeah, yeah, okay. So yeah, the project What's Going On that started off as a chat between you and Cornell CC Carter that
Why am I
grew
not
into
hearing
this
him? I'm
big.
not sure.
You can't hear me.
Greg, I don't hear you.
Okay, where's Wardell?
Marcus, you hear me, right? Okay, here we
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. I hear you clear. Wardell is back. Greg,
Wardell,
I
there's
still
music
don't hear
playing.
Greg.
Wardell, don't hear Wardell. Marcus, it's just me and you.
It's just me.
Okay, all right. So
I got you. Yeah.
I'm gonna
Okay.
play a song. We're gonna take a small break here. Let's play.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, sure.
You remember the second song, Greg, that you asked me to play? You,
Oh, what was the second song?
two
Terry?
wrongs don't make a right. Two
No,
wrongs.
when you play that, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
To play two wrongs don't make it right. Yeah.
You know
Okay.
what? I'm gonna go in on my phone. Maybe that's gonna be better.
All right,
I'm
here
gonna
we
try
go. We'll be
something.
right back.
Seems like
Mm. In the middle of my workday, I got your call. Oh, yes, I did. You say what up this evening, and I say nothing at all. You don't even have to text me, oh, no, or send a note, 'cause I already know, same spot we've been before. Two wrongs don't make it right. Oh, no, it don't. Can't believe that we risked it all to be here tonight. Let's go. Glad you got my call. Got my call. Girl, you know I'm ready. Know I'm ready. Been waiting all day to be with my baby. Be with my baby. Ready to risk it all for you. Now that we're here, yeah, you know what we came to do. Two wrongs don't make it right. Yeah, can't believe that we risk it all. Oh, to be here tonight. Yeah, two wrongs don't make it right. Can't believe that we risked it all. No, no, to be here tonight. I know two wrongs don't make it right, but I'ma stay up with you all night. Yeah, and it's gonna feel so, so right. I know two wrongs don't make it right, but I'ma stay up with you all night. And it's gonna feel so, so right. I know two wrongs don't make it right, but I'ma stay up with you all night. And it's gonna feel so, so right. I'm so addicted to you, baby. Oh, I know we risk it all tonight. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Oh, 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 yeah. Can't believe that we risked it all. No, no. To be here tonight. Two wrongs don't make it right, but I'ma stay up with you all night. Two wrongs don't make it right. Two wrongs don't make it right, but I'ma stay up with you all night. Two wrongs don't make it right.
awesome.
Yeah, can you hear me?
So yeah,
Terry, can you hear me? We have sound problems. No?
hello,
There we go.
Hello? Oh,
everybody
you
in?
there?
Yeah, there you go.
It's got to be working now. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello,
Yeah,
hello, hello.
yeah, we can hear you.
Can you hear me, Terry? No, we've got problems, Wardell. Where's Wardell?
Greg, it's me and you. We're here.
Yeah, yeah. So Marcus, you can answer me a question anyway. So
Yeah.
in the big picture of things, I was going to ask this to Terry anyway, but you can answer the question anyway. So if you had the choice of staying as you are, having a career that's
Can anyone?
consistent, or Terry, no, we can't hear you. Or let's say, Marcus, that someone had said to you, right, I could give you a huge worldwide hit that's going to be number one all over the world. You'll get 8 platinum discs and a Grammy, but you will be a one-hit wonder, known for one song. What would you say?
I would say I enjoy being me.
Yes.
I enjoy the grind. I enjoy making music that the world could hear, that could change somebody's mind, that could win someone over, uh, get
So
someone to
can you hear
fall in
me,
love.
Marcus? Do you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Can you hear me, Greg?
I can hear you, Marcus, perfectly.
Yeah. So I would definitely choose me.
That's it. That's a really good. I'm glad. I'm glad that you said that, Marcus. You're not chasing fame.
Right. No, no. I'm thoroughly in love with the music. Thoroughly in love with the music.
Okay, so answer me another question then. While we're on here on our own, tell me, what does Black History Month mean to you?
It means everything to me, man. It's a part of my DNA. You know what I mean? My ancestors, are a part of this thing called Black History Month. My parents, listening to the stories from my grandparents, you know what I mean, of what they had to go through,
Yes.
what they went through, so I'm blessed to be in a position that I am in now, and I'm thankful to be a part of Black History Month. You know what I mean? And
Yes.
to make sure that I pass that on to my son and people that are around me as well. It's important to me. It's like I said, it's the most important thing. It's a part of my DNA. So it means the world to me. Definitely.
I mean, obviously we've just lost Jesse Jackson.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Yes, of course.
Powerful.
Um,
He's from South Carolina.
yes, that's right. He is too. Yeah, yeah. Did you
Once
ever
Yeah.
again,
see? Did you ever see him or hear him speak? Or
Never got to hear him speak or see him, but he's from I think he's from Greenville, South Carolina. So, you know, we lost somebody very powerful. We lost somebody that really understood and kept this thing called Black History Month going uh, at its essence, at its core. You know what I mean? So
yes.
we lost somebody very special, man.
Well, with it being Black History Month, we've been having conversations on this show about exactly that. About black. We've talked about Rosa Parks,
Yeah.
and one of the things I find fascinating, I'd like to know your opinion, is here in the UK we have a very different Black history than you, very different. And as far as I know, the first law that was passed in this country to do with the slave trade was passed in 1807. Can you believe?
Mm.
And yet, can you also believe that in the year 2000 they had to? I don't think it was a law, but schools, colleges, universities all across the UK it was suggested to them by the government that they embrace more diversity and start to encourage more respect and less indifference. And I wonder what you think about the fact that if we can go back to 1807 and make laws about the slave trade, and then I think in 1837 we made a law to abolish the slave trade,
Hmm.
and yet here we are now. I mean, in your opinion, how far have we come?
Man, that is a very good question. I think we've come a long ways. I really do think we've come a long ways, but I still feel like we have so far to go, you know? I feel like there needs to be more knowledge in a wider range, especially for the kids coming up, the new generation. That you'd be surprised how many people don't know about certain things when it comes to slavery and the things that we went through in the past. You know what I'm saying? So I think that it's important for us to spread the word even more, for us to gain more knowledge in the school system and abroad, um, So yeah, we've come a long way. I think we've come a long way, but I feel like we got so much further to go. I that's
Oh, for
just my
sure.
that's my personal opinion.
One of the most upsetting emotional songs for me, uh, which evokes feelings about Black history, and hopefully you'll agree, is the song "Forbidden Fruit,"
Hmm.
and the song is about a photograph that was taken.
Mm,
I think was it the 20s, 30s, and and in the photograph, the two black guys that were lynched. It was said that a poem was written about it because they looked like forbidden. They looked like fruit hanging from a tree.
my
I
God.
Yeah, I find that song so. And it's been named by I think it was. I'm sure it was Rolling Stone magazine
Yeah.
or Billboard as being one of the most powerfully upsetting songs of all time.
Mm, mm, mm.
I mean, thankfully, we've come a long way since then.
Right, right, right.
But again, relating all this to music, how big a part do you think has music played to transcend any racial division? I think
I
it's
mean,
played a huge part.
oh, a massive part. I mean, that's what
Hmm.
music is all about. Music is all about bringing people together. Music is all about emotion, love, passion,
Right.
communication. No division, no color. No line. You know, uh, Music brings people together, and that's what it's all about. So, music has played a massive part in changing the narrative of
Yes.
certain things from the past, and trying to move forward in a positive light, and I think it'll forever be that, and it will forever make that change for sure.
Yeah. I mean, again, I don't know what your thoughts are, but in my opinion, I would say personally that Motown probably made the biggest musical change to get rid of indifference than any other label or any other genre of music. Would you agree?
I think I'd have to agree with you there. I definitely would have to agree with you there. I mean, I think the impact the Motown has had, whether it be in the past, the present, and what it's going to have on the future, is,
Yes,
you know, I mean, it's speechless. You know what I mean?
of
So
course.
I think it definitely has played the most powerful part uh, in music when it comes to that perspective. Yeah, for sure.
So Terry, can you hear me now?
I hear you. Yes.
Okay, so a question for you, Terry, which really continues from that conversation. I really want to ask you about the projects that you did, What's Going On, where I believe that it started off as a chat between you and Cornell CC Carter and then
Mhm.
exploded into this. Uh, can you please talk
Massive,
about that project?
uncontrollable.
Yes, of course, yeah.
um, I wanted to do when I met Cece. We did a show. We did a weekend together over in Leland, outside of Manchester, and we were
Okay.
sitting in the backstage, and I was like, Cornell, we got to do something together. He's like, yeah, we got to do. Cornell's the best friend of Narada Michael Walden, who I love
Oh,
as a writer.
oh, yes.
And I was, and he's just around so much. He used to do backgrounds for Santana. I mean, Cornell is incredible. So sitting with him was
Yes.
legendary. He had kind of warned me that 9 people is a lot. That's going to be a lot of work, but I didn't listen. So it was a very challenging project. But at the same time, it's still getting maximum streams. Like it's really trend. So what's
Yes.
funny about it? I had that idea because my uncle, a painter, artist, had drawn himself. The cover is my uncle drawing his self portrait in 1971. He has showings all over America. He's a very famous named Kenneth Falana. And can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
So he has showings all over the United States, and he painted himself in 1971 was the same year that they released What's Going On. We did not know that. So the year of the portrait was the year that he released What's Going On. So that was really eerie and crazy. And the year he played the song for me when I was 5 years old. So it was
Wow.
crazy. It was full circle. And yeah, that was just A lot. Yeah.
So, staying on that subject of that project, can you please name drop the people that were involved in that project, please?
We lost Mark. Is Marcus? I think we lost Marcus.
Oh, we lost Marcus. Yeah, I think he's there, but he's. I
Oh,
know.
there he goes.
I'm back. I'm back. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me, Terry? Oh, we've lost Terry again. No, we've lost her. She looks good.
Yeah. There she goes. You back, Terry?
Oh, no, she's not.
Can you hear me?
So
Terry,
Marcus,
can you
let's
hear us?
talk. Oh, oh.
Let me see you do that southern, baby. Let's do that southern stroll. Ah, yeah. Lean back now, baby. Let me see you let that body go. Ah, ooh, the clock is ticking. So what you gonna do? Get on up, get ready. Let them know you're coming through. Calling all my cowboys and all my cowgirls too. This stroll is so electric, make your body wanna move. Let's do the southern, baby. Let's do that southern stroll. Ah, yeah. Lean back now, baby. Let me see you let that body go. Ah, ooh, there ain't no denying this southern strolls the groove. From Mobile to Atlanta, Biloxi, let me see you move. From Houston to Charleston and Tallahassee too. Gather round, stop stressing. We made this one for you. Let's do the southern, baby. Let's do that southern stroll. Ah, yeah. Lean back now, baby. Let me see you let that body go. Ah, let's do the southern, baby. Let's do that southern stroll. Ah, yeah. Lean back now, baby. Let me see you let that body go.
Let's start with Maryland. Go to DC. Virginia knows how to step to the beat. West Virginia and Kentucky too. Can't forget Delaware. We know what you can do. North Carolina knows how to get down. South Carolina with the boots on the ground. And Georgia had the wobble I see. That started in Atlanta, went up to Tennessee. Alabama, roll tide with me. Louisiana got the southern hospitality. And Florida steps in all kind of weather. Mississippi moving with those crooked letters. Oklahoma is y'all I see. Ain't nothing like the rodeo down in Bowling. Arkansas, Little Rock with us. But ain't no heat like Texas.
Let's do the southern, baby. Let's do that southern stroll. Ah, yeah. Lean back now, baby. Let me see you let that body go. Let me see you do that southern. Oh, baby. Let's do that southern stroll. Lean back now, baby. Let me see you let that body go.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
Oh, clap, clap.
ooh, go
We haven't
ahead.
really, I haven't really promoted that record because Two Wrongs is running much longer, and we just kind of said, let's just let them find that at the show. But many thanks to John Lampkin III. He wrote for Najee. He's a drummer. Berkeley, hang out with Layla. He's in that whole crew. And he's like, I want to do a beat for you because he's my drummer. I was like, okay. And then that was the beat, and I wrote that. And then we shot a video over at the craziest club in Baltimore. It's called Caton Castle. And I'm telling you, the characters that showed up for the video, but
Wow.
fantastic. Was fast. So I'll be singing that as I go out. I didn't really pressure people. There actually was supposed to be today on Access Daily. They pushed it because of the storm again. The 803 Fresh and Terri Green. If you like this, then you like that. That was supposed to be today. Now it's going to be in a couple days. But people starting to find that record, so I'm really kind of happy about that.
Well, Terry, that just describes that song describes you when you call yourself a pop chameleon, where you're delivering something that we don't expect. It's a great song.
Yeah, man. I mean, everything that comes in the rapper of soul. My number one song that I want to cut, I shouldn't put it out there because somebody will probably go do it, Marcus. I want to sing a version of Misty Blue. Randy Hall said when I first
Oh
met him,
yeah.
Yes,
and
yes.
I said, no, how you know I want to sing that song? I've been trying to sing it since 1977. That was when I first heard it. As
Wow.
a kid, I liked it, and I sing it all the time, but I can't sing it in her key. But I was trying to find a way to make it hot. But that is my record, like that, and some staple singers. That was my real music. It's like country soul, fabulous Thunderbirds. Just throw all that stuff in one record, and you get there.
Amen. Wow.
Well, you need to explain something for us across the pond. Like I call myself the white boy across the pond, but Wardell knows how I feel. That since I listened to Solar when I was 19, I describe
Ooh.
myself as I'm a black man trapped in a white man's body. That's the way I.
But
So
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 far,
So tell us what the Southern Stroll is. To me, is it like line dancing on speed, or what's the Southern Stroll?
when I first did the record, they were like, "Well, you have to do a dance. You have to do a dance," and that was pre 803 Fresh. So I wrote this song a while ago and just hadn't dropped it. And the thing is, with 803, I'm like, oh, they're gonna think I'm just copying this move. It wasn't like, because I always did dance music, so I always did records for dance. I just wanted to do the stroll because I thought people
Mhm.
just, because grown people, English people, Black Americans, Indians,
Mhm.
Venezuelans, we just bop the music.
Right.
All that solar stuff, do 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 do. You just bop to the group. Like that's why I was a solar freak. I knew all about the Silver's big brother. I knew the story about how they had 6-part and 4-part, 5-part harmonies with the
Oh,
siblings. When he went to
amazing.
Solar, then he met this cat. How they did those records, bam, bam, one after one, hit after
Yes.
hit. So those are the records. Dynasty, like I played
Yes.
Dynasty like it just came out. So,
Me too. And
so,
thank
so
you. Thank you.
So hearing records like um I've just begun to love you. I
Oh,
mean, that's
girl.
how I learned to sing. I couldn't sing that good back then, but I was, Ray Parker, what he was doing, but what Solar did, they could have also took the bars right into their circle. Like
Absolutely.
they would have, I don't know, they might even lasted longer because
Yep.
they kept the soul the way they wrote for. I met Howard Hewitt a few times. Howard and I, we have a personal thing that we know about. So every time he act like he ain't seen me, I get in his ear and go. He go, oh, okay, I know. When you hear him singing second time around, and then I mean, Full of Fire is one of my favorite records. Which people, I don't know if that's. I just love Jody Watley, what they
Yes.
were doing,
Yes.
and those producers behind the Solar Magic, like Wardell, that's crazy melodies and harmonies and
Yes.
simplicity, but still eccentricity. The way they did it on a high level with or like strings, it was just
Yes. The
excellence personified.
strings and the
Songwriter's dream.
horns, the arrangements in the background. I was like, oh my God. Could
Right.
not
The,
believe it.
the modulations, the middle
Oh,
bass,
yes.
like
Yeah.
that's how I learned to write. I learned to write
Yes.
listening Dynasty, listening to not only the hit songs, but the songs that they wrote for some of their groups that weren't as famous as Shalimar. I still listen to those as well.
Oh, wow.
Yes,
Uh,
too right.
and I'm
Wow.
So
I get mad when people don't know what some of these producers did for songwriting.
I agree.
Even
I
Michael
agree.
Jackson was stealing from the old Groove Line people, because you know what you call it came from. What was Heat Wave?
Yes.
They were the platform that
Yeah.
later Michael Jackson did those records that people did never put that together. I
Yeah.
did.
Mm.
I knew Groove Line and Always and Forever was not far away from Human Nature.
Wow.
Wow. She called that
So
one.
those writers, I write. I'm one of my buddies right now is uh Wanda. What's Wanda husband name? That crazy fool. Wayne Vaughn. Wayne is a writer. You know, he wrote Let's Groove Tonight. But
What?
when you sit with him on the
Yeah.
piano, I made him come out in LA and play for the people. He's like, I don't normally do this. Boy, go on and play us some music. He killed it. People were like, what are we looking? This is like a king of music. Like writers don't write like that anymore.
Wow. So where are you going to be performing? I want the listeners that where are you going to be performing next? We want to know where we can see you.
He sounds like Wayne. It's almost like talking. He was like, I'm sure you know Wayne. Wayne Vaughn, married
Yes.
to Wanda.
Yes.
That's a crazy human being. If him on this call would take it in a whole new direction. He's my mentor, my buddy. He cooks lamb for me. We're friends like that. I don't call him friends.
Wow. There
We
you go.
hang out. But Wayne is. I'll be over in London next at Soul Mama with the Weather Girls and Louis Mion of Solutions. We're gonna play there on the 28th of March.
Okay.
I tried to catch up with Marcus. We had a show planned as our breakout, on March, the beginning of March, and that's not going to happen. So we'll try to pop up together wherever I got to come to be with him. I got quite a few shows in Europe, and then I'll
Oh,
be more the second half of the year popping over to the U.S. I'll be in D.C., Columbia, Maryland at the Collective Encore, and I'll be posting some more dates on the webpage and on
wow.
social media where
What
most people get
what's
their
your web
info.
page? What's your web page?
Terry, www.terrygreenmusic.com.
Okay. So let me ask both of you this here, and in closing this interview, if you for the young artists that are coming up now, do you have any words of advice for them?
Absolutely.
Okay, go first then. Go ahead.
Patience. Patience. You got to have patience in this game, and you got to have a passion and love for the music,
Mm-hmm.
because the love and the passion is what's going to get you through to the next moment.
Right.
You see
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? And you got to be willing to invest in yourself. I think that's the unspoken part about all of this when it comes to the music and being an artist. You have got to invest in yourself. If you don't, you might as well just take your hands off the wheel, get out the car, and let somebody get in and drive.
Right.
Yes. Yes,
And I
sir.
would
Too right.
say two points. One, for artists who, as they're aging in the industry, people may not be coming to the places that they used to come see you. Like I'm not in big discos with 1,000, 2,000 kids anymore, but they are coming to smaller venues or venues where I can be available, which are real comfortable and feel good to me. You go where they go, because you don't have to be afraid of AI if you're doing your thing live. Live will still be there for quite some time, and I think it will become more precious that
Yeah.
I
Terry
think
Green
so too.
showed up, that you showed up, that Wardell
Yes.
showed up. That was the first thing. And don't let people tell you when your journey's over. When you can
Right.
no longer do the airports and the flights and the rehearsals, then you might want to take a seat. Um, I was late starting, so I hate when people say, "Oh, I'm so old." Girl, you 32. What are you talking about? Like,
Yeah.
I
You're a
started at
baby.
27. I'm still Gladys Knight still coming on stage. So what's wrong? And then the last
Amen.
thing is you talked about about patience. If you're doing this hoping for the big bag of money, even I know somebody right now got the biggest bag of money and probably out of the top five artists, and they are going through all the problems and things that everybody goes through.
That's
So
Mm-hmm.
right.
that does not rescue you from sanity and problems and depression and issues and relationship drama. So if you're not grounded in who you are as a person, I think aging is fine. You can no more, and then you can Yeah, I'm a better artist today than I've ever been in
We've
my
lost
career.
Terry.
Okay, Terry, you're breaking up a little
I'm
bit. So,
yeah,
so
I'm a better
go
yeah,
ahead.
I'm a better artist today than I've been in my career
Amen.
because it takes time.
Amen. That was very well said by both of you.
Yeah.
And I have one last question for you guys before we end this interview. Me, in my time, 78, 79, all this, up until whenever it ended, um, we had record companies. So we were the artists, right? And then we would take the songs to the record company. The record company would sit us down and set and design. Okay, this is we're gonna promote this song, and we're gonna promote it over here first, and we're gonna promote it over here, and then we would go into another room and with the people that designing our album covers and all that kind of stuff. So all these different heads were involved in what we were doing. And then when the record came out, the record company paid for the promotion to get those records in those stores, get them out there so that people could buy them. They don't just hear it on the radio, they can go and buy them. For you guys, how does that feel? Do you want that old school thing back, or are you happy where you are right now?
I'm gonna say sometimes I miss it. I was signed to a major in the '90s. I miss it because sometimes my head is full. The journey gets heavy because you're
Overwhelming.
trying to hold it all together. And sometimes some of your investments don't pan out.
Right.
Some of the things you want to happen don't happen soon enough. But if you take a couple of other jobs and do other things, that kind of makes up for that. But you have to put yourself around a strategic team, not one that maybe is hired to be with you every day, but like
Hmm.
I'll have a publicity, like Tangi helps me in certain parts of my journey with the release. Then I have some promoters in the UK that help me at a
Right.
certain part. I build good relationships where they still take my calls because I pay my bills, and it might be a
Amen.
little bit of money. Maybe I'm negotiating the price because I am an independent artist. I can't give you 50K or 100K all the time,
Right.
but
Right.
I
Right.
remember what it was like to spend 100K on a video that didn't come from my immediate wallet. But
Right.
guess what? And I'm going to stop here. All the money we spent as a major, they mostly took it back before I saw a penny. So I'm pretty good with me having the rights to my records and seeing every dollar come back to me based on me controlling the masters, controlling the releases. I'm okay with it being $1,000 worth 200 because I have no stress. I'm singing the music. I'm singing Southern Stroll. I can go into my 80s saying I'm doing the music I want to do, and nobody's telling me what to do.
Amen.
I,
Uh,
I
Marcus.
have I have the love and the hate for both.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, with
You
the
know, because let's be real. Let's be very real here. We live in an age right now where it is the wild, wild west.
Mhm.
Everybody's just throwing something at the wall in hopes that it sticks. And sometimes nothing sticks. And
Right.
you're just spending money. As an independent artist, that is detrimental. Then you look at back in the day where it was decency and order, artist development, and gatekeepers, and you know what I'm saying? Like
I got
you
you.
can't, sometimes you just can't win. But
Yes.
But
I
that applies
sometimes
like what we're doing, Marcus. We found each other and vetted each other out and said, okay, we can be cool with each other because it's a safe space. Like we
right,
know we only try. We both, from a financial, from an energy level, both gave something where we knew we were on the same page.
right, for sure.
So nobody's using anybody. We're all, I can call him with a real request or vice versa. And we're trying to strategically enter markets. Because in the UK, I'm very good over there. So I'm entering a market where when I play the records, they're going to look into things that I'm doing with whom I'm doing. And he's doing the same for me. So that's a win-win for independent artists to make strong. I mean, talk to Yayo with 803 Fresh. All those guys are connected. Every single producer that been huckabucking for 30 years with nobody listening, they're all happy about this moment because they're all hiring each other.
Yeah.
They're
Wow.
good. Like,
Yes. Yes. Greg, in the UK, like a lot of our artists are going there. Jazz and R&B artists are going there. Does that mess up with you know, you guys as artists over there? And you guys might know the answer to this because
No.
how does that work with your artists over there, Greg?
To be truthful, I think that sadly, I think that the younger generation today, that they're not generally as passionate as music as we were. Now, I say that, but one thing I will say is, young people today, they're not into nightclubs anymore. They don't talk about. They don't have general random conversations about music like we do, like we did, I should say. But young people do really like festivals. But I think festivals are huge over here, and most young people they're clamouring for tickets for festivals. But I think with the young people, it's not just the music. I think it's the way that young people are actually now communicating without being on the phones.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
in the
The only
UK, you
time you,
also, yeah, but you have a great market for the middle age. Your
yes, we do.
weekenders, they sell out in the
Yes,
middle of the day. They are dancing, looking like the
I
Queen of
agree.
England, 50
I
to
agree.
75 ladies, and it's sold out at 11 in the day. They're dancing the Never Too Much from Luther Vandross. It's the
I
most
agree. Complete.
incredible thing I've
Yes, it
ever
is
seen.
too. Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I love when I saw. I think it was the New Year's Eve thing, the celebration over there. I think Diana Ross was on the stage, and she was
Yes.
just. It was like, wow, this. It was to me. It seemed like a home going, even though that's not her home. But it was just so beautiful to see her up there on that stage,
Hmm.
and just doing it. And the people in the audience were just so amazing. They were just so loving and caring and kind and all that beautiful stuff. But anyway, that's the end of that. Thank you
No,
guys so much for taking your time out and blessing the show. We do appreciate you. And sorry for the technical difficulties in the beginning of
no,
the
my
show.
apologies on my end, but I'm blessed to be here. Marcus, thank you for saving me, for jumping in and being so intelligent and
I know he was
proper and
good.
making me look
He,
good because I would
We
have
were
looked
fine,
horrible if I
Marcus and
was
me.
struggling.
Marcus Mike worked the whole time, still working.
Marcus, I love it. I love you, man. You know, we I found you for a reason. We found each other.
Amen
And
to
we are
that.
truly passionate people about what we're doing. I am such a fan, Wardell. If you only knew, if
Oh,
you only knew what
thank
I have, all the things that transpired in my life, that those records that you were responsible for or connected to help get us to another point where we sat in big studios with SSLs talking about, I'm probably using some of your ideas in it when I'm trying to write stuff. I mean, AI might find out that some of my early songs sound just like
yes.
I just be good till I
That's
live.
what. Well,
Uh,
that's what we actually we learned from Motown, right? So we everybody's learning from each other. It's passed
That's
on
right.
from
I
generation to
just got to
generation.
get one more thing I want to say, Wardell, as you mentioned that. They went back, some other singer critiqued like Boys to Men, all these groups, and they
Mhm.
said, but the biggest hits were with Babyface and cats like you and cats that wrote like I know even with Maurice White and Sidney Sheldon, all these guys, they were really had writers around who were constantly writing these hits. You know, and
Mhm.
people when they get famous, they don't want them anymore. They always go, "I want new, I want to do it, I want to." Where are your hits at? Where are the hits? What happened to the hits? I
Right,
mean,
right, right.
honestly, they don't. People, we gotta really think about it. Like, I don't know who wrote for SWV, but they still living from those same 7 songs.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
yeah. They're still getting
Yes.
their
They
royalties.
had a
Yes.
lot of songs after, but the number one hits is "I Get So Weak" and the whole list that we can
Yes,
go on.
that's it.
And I just think Whitney said one thing. I'll close my part with this. She said, someone in the UK or some interview said, "Well, what is soul music? How would you describe it?" She said, "What kind of music is that?" She said, because she was a super black lady. If people didn't
Yes,
know,
she
she
was.
said, "Soul music is nothing about a genre. It's how you feel when you exude and bring this energy, this emotion,
Hmm.
this passion. It's a feeling. If you're
Hmm.
singing crap you don't feel, you're not doing soul."
Yes,
That was my issue with art with house music. There became a point for me where I was releasing records that I didn't feel.
right.
And now I say I gotta go back to soul. I'm done with this.
Yeah.
These boys are jumping up and down. I'm in with the biggest DJs in the world. Now Avicii, he felt what he wrote. All that country.
Yes.
His dad was a writer. He used to be in the studio with guitars. They felt that that's what they came from. ABBA. They felt that everybody learns instruments. But some of the stuff was just, man. So that's a little point of thing I'll say about that. But I just want to say when you felt when y'all wrote them ballads, like all the stuff that you wrote,
Yes, yes.
and we're a part of, you feel it.
Yes. Thank you so
Marcus,
much.
you didn't say where to find your music because that one song, you know, it's my favorite.
Oh yeah, Marcus. Where? Yeah, what you have a different. Where's your website? How do we?
You guys can check my music out anywhere where music is sold online, on Spotify, Apple Music. Just type in Marcus Allen music, and I'll be there. You know what I mean?
And go to the YouTube channel.
I want Marcus to know that he reminds me of my brother-in-law, and so. But the strangest thing is that my brother-in-law's last name is Allen.
Wow.
Are y'all connected?
He was a pastor. His name was Kevin Allen.
Wow.
He died at 61. You know, but gee, I'm looking at you the whole time. I'm going, this dude. And his name is Allen. That's my little sister. That's my little sister's name now, Gwendolyn Allen. And this is like, like Dick Allen. I'm wondering if that's Kevin's cousin or something. But anyway,
you never know. You never know.
Check out the video that we did. This cat, we had shot the video. I had not known how he delivers stuff. He sent me back fire, man. So y'all got this. You are the only people that have this video. I feel free to post it. It's only 2 days from release. Go ahead and put it on your website. Do whatever you want.
Greg has it? Greg has it?
Yes,
Greg
has
He
it.
hasn't shared it with me because out of respect for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't share it with me. He didn't even tell me he had it. He just respecting you though. And
no, dude. You know, I'm like, we'll
music.
Yeah.
We'll post it.
So Greg posted, and tag me, Greg. Tag me.
I will. I'll share it with you
so we can brag about them.
So you're in Texas or you're in LA?
I'm in Texas now. I was in LA for 45 years.
Oh, God.
After I left Philly and went to Texas in 79. And was there until, I don't know, but it was a long time, like 45.
I have one question for you, Wardell, since I have this honor.
Yes.
What was your favorite song that you were a part of that you personally listened to when you're not doing music or talking about which songs were hits?
Okay, so I mean, it's hard to like it's like who's your favorite child, right? You can't pick your favorite.
You know
child.
Who your favorite child is, though.
I know.
We want to know.
But you can't
we want to know.
Right, everybody got a favorite.
Okay, so I think my favorite. Well, because oh God, I really love a lot of them. So, but my favorite was what's the name of the song, Greg?
Oh, Love You Inside Out.
Yeah, no. Boom 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 boom.
Oh, I know what beat that is. That's
Love
like
and I. Love and I can make it better. I can make it better for you. So the reason why
songs,
that's not my song. This is the Whisper song.
That's what I knew. I knew it when you sung the song. I was like, oh.
Yeah. And so, but the reason why that's one of my favorites, I can't say my favorite, but one of my favorites because that's where I discovered finally after months and songs, Leon kept saying, okay, pocket. I had no idea what he was talking about. What the hell is pocket? I had no idea.
Wow.
But when we did that song, and I said, I'm locking into that bass line. I'm going to lock my kick drum into that. I said, I'm going to lock it in. And I played it, and that was it. I realized, oh my God, that's Pocket. I finally understand what he's been talking about all the time. Because Leon was just, he talks all the time. He said, okay, Pocket, I need Pocket. I'm like, okay. I just thought it was just timing.
I'm gonna have
Yes.
to call up that Wayne and do a double show with y'all too, cause that crap is hilarious. Though that show will never end. It'll be an hour of well, Patrice came over to the house, and Rick James did this. It's gonna be all of that. That's gonna be hilarious.
Oh man, oh man. So anyway, but I love all this stuff. Second time around, and the beat goes on because those were the first two big gold and platinum records out of Solar. So I love them because of that. But my
But what's
favorite,
funny when you sung the beat, I knew what song it was. I just didn't
oh
remember the
Yeah,
text, what it
right,
yeah,
was, real quick.
I couldn't even remember it until I did do love, and I
yeah,
can
yeah,
make it
yeah.
better. Yep. So anyway, that's it.
Wow.
Thank you guys. Oh, but I think one of my favorite Dynasty songs is Revenge.
Okay.
I love
Oh, Revenge.
Revenge.
Yeah, yeah. Great song.
That song is just really, really. Kevin loves it. I think it's his favorite Dynasty song too. Kevin Spencer.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So, and y'all know we lost William Shelby
Yes.
and Richard Randolph, the guitar player, and Nidra Beard, the singer for Dynasty.
Yeah.
So we lost
And we
half a Dynasty.
yeah.
Sad, sad.
So if
Well,
I
you
can,
know,
I just?
we got you still, so let's just keep it rolling.
Let's
Yeah.
keep it going.
He's not going anywhere. He's not.
I got,
Going.
as a matter of fact, Greg is doing the part of the posting and stuff for our album. He's doing the inside, the outside. He's doing all kind of stuff. So we're actually doing an album. I'm doing it with the artist overseas, Sugar Rainbow. Have you heard of her?
But that sounds delicious. Wow.
Sugar Rainbow, yeah, that it's so silly. Yeah, Sugar Rainbow. She's a singer over in the UK, and so she's doing her and I are doing a song, and we're doing an album together. So
Beautiful.
we're just coming together.
But they appreciate I'm gonna say one shout out to the UK. They appreciate some classic soul. They have a very good knowledge of it, and they are equally on level. They have kept this thing alive, even when America has ebbed and flowed. The UK has been constant on those, from Shalimar to Luther Vandross to whoever. They kept their pulse on that. They kept it booming every night, every weekend.
Yes,
Absolutely. Yeah.
yes.
And,
Well,
and that's strangely you say that, Terry, because in the UK we've never had black music stations, radio stations.
I know.
Isn't that the craziest
But
thing?
you have like all the famous guys that love soul, like
Yeah, we do, yeah.
but I love it that your station that it's just what it is. I love that. I just think it's great. It's good music. Is good music. Period.
hey, wait, Marcus, we might
Absolutely.
need to do a version of that.
I know, you know.
No other to be my lover. I just need now to love
Sing it, girl.
you.
Sing it.
Yes, no, because I just dropped. I'm doing a record. Jean Carn is my step fairy godmother, and I send her a record because I wanted her to call Nile Rodgers because I kept running into Nile, but I couldn't tell him that I had done this music similar to Chic because I was scared. So I would run into him in Amsterdam, and I'd be like, "No, I ain't gonna tell him." Then I ran into him at Borgata. No, I ain't gonna tell him. So then I sent her the record. She said, I think that's a Nile record. I said, it's not. I wrote it. She's like, no, that bass. I said, no. Brandon Lane is 29 years old. It's not Bernard Edwards. He's dead. It is really my own record.
Oh,
So
my
me and Gene
God.
were just going back and forth about that. But yeah, all the Bruno Mars. Can we just talk 1 minute about Bad Bunny?
Oh, go ahead. Yeah. Okay. So, did you not like it, or did you like it? Yes or no?
I thought Fabulosity couldn't get more fabulous. I had chills up and down my spine.
Oh
I
man,
listen to the record up and down now because I don't care what he's saying. I speak Spanish, but not good, not Puerto Rican Spanish.
Right.
Spanish. And I said, whoever didn't feel nothing should not be calling himself a producer.
Yes, and when he was performing, man, I just was like, hallelujah, because there's a lot of Spanish speaking people, and they have to listen to English singing all the time. So why can't we just listen
And
to Spanish?
number
sing?
one, he American.
Oh man, I thought he was from Brazil.
I just think he's beautiful, and I don't know who didn't like him, but they have to admit secretly in their mind that dude looked beautiful. He performed fantastic, and it was a
Wonderful.
girl from Compton that did the whole choreography.
I
Not even
loved it.
Latino. How about that?
Wow. I loved it. Hey, guys, thank y'all so much. We truly appreciate y'all coming on the show. And God bless you. And take care of yourselves. And come back here when you're going to release your next single. Come see us.
Definitely. I'll make sure I'm at home so I'll be on my normal Wi-Fi.
All right. And I'm sorry, like I said in the beginning of the show, it really kind of messes me up. But I'm going to put some clips on when we can hear each other.
Please, super. No, Marcus, thank you for showing up for me as always. And
Marcus Allen.
Always there if you guys need us. Just give us a ring, give us an email.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you. Thanks, Greg.
Bye, Greg.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, guys. Good night. God bless.
Bless.
Baby, let's do that southern stroll. Ah, yeah. Lean back now, baby. Let me see you let that body go.
Let's start with Maryland. Go to DC. Virginia knows how to step to the beat. West Virginia and Kentucky too. Can't forget Delaware. We know what you can do. North Carolina knows how to get down. South Carolina with the boots on the ground. And Georgia had the wobble, I see. That started in Atlanta, went up to Tennessee. Alabama roll tide with me. Louisiana got the southern hospitality. And Florida steps in all kind of weather. Mississippi moving with those crooked letters. Oklahoma is y'all I see. Ain't nothing like the rodeo down in Bowling. Arkansas, Little Rock with us. But ain't no heat like Texas.
Let's do the southern, baby. Let's do that southern stroll. Ah, yeah. Lean back now, baby. Let me see you let that body go. Let me see you do that southern. Oh, baby. Let's do that southern stroll. Lean back now, baby. Let me see you let that body go.
All right, Greg. Take care, man.
Thank you. That was a great interview.
Yes, sir. You did wonderful. God bless you and take care of yourself.
Can we introduce tomorrow's guest?
Yes. Tomorrow?
Yes.
Not tomorrow. Oh, yes.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Wednesday. Yes.
Yes, that's
so,
true.
so remember that today's guest is Terri Green,
Yes.
who is number 2 in the UK Soul Chart, and tomorrow's guest is number 3 in the UK Soul Chart, and his name is Benjamin Race. So tomorrow, go see Benjamin, 8 o'clock UK time, 3 p.m. EST.
All right. Don't forget tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to come on and hang out with us, Solar Records Radio. Thank you, Greg, so much for blessing us. And thanks to Terry and Marcus for coming on and blessing us as well.
Yeah, enjoy.
All right, guys. Y'all take care. All right.